Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back with some Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Like I said, I've been wanting to do a few different series lately, so for some of my viewers that like watching some of the car builds and stuff like that, I think this will be a series that can be some interest. So with that being said, let's get into the tutorial here. We got to answer the phone by left clicking on it. And we need to take an order, it looks like. All right. Take the order, enter. Okay, so we need to approach the front left fender and take the fender off. Okay. Open the pie menu and change to assemble mode. How do I open the pie menu? Right click, all right. So assemble mode. Mount a new front left fender. All right, so we now, I guess it's, sure, it's that easy. Open the hood, click on the coolant reservoir, um, pick the drain tool, special tools. I mean, don't you think we should have took the cap off to drain the coolant? Probably. Uh, take off. The, okay, well, so I can drain the fluid out, but to put fluid in, I have to open the cap. I mean, that's legit, right? Oh, I think we overfilled it. So escape. Use the upper button to lift the car. I actually have played this game before, but you know what? I probably haven't played it for 3 or 4 years. So approach the oil drain. Move equipment. Car lift A. All right. So use it. Drain the oil. Like I said, it's coming back into me a little bit. So, like I said, I think there's going to be quite a few cars that we can see in this. Put oil drain to its place. So move the equipment, move it back. All right. All right. So yeah, then we got to switch back to the new. All right. I think I kind of remember how to do this just a little bit now. Um, Definitely not an expert at this, but give me just a little bit of time and I will be. Nope, nope. So let's take off the cap. All right, so we need to add oil. Now, how do we know when to stop putting oil in? Um, I want to check the oil. How do you check the oil? I know there's a way to check the oil. Got to be a way to check the oil. There's always a way to check the oil on the. Well, at least that sounds a little bit more realistic in the sound that it was. Separate a tire. And like I said, the thing that this is a little bit more realistic than this other series that we run, My Garage. Um, I think this follows being a mechanic a little bit more appropriate to what it's like being a mechanic, for the most part. Pick the install. I select rim and a tire. All right, so take that. Gonna have to balance it, sure. All right, like I say, let's come back to me a little bit. So, what do you guys think? Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think of this series here. We'll get into it pretty quickly. Let's see. So we want to mount a part, mount the wheel, and make sure we do a cross pattern. Click on the left wheel suspend. Oh, why do we need to mess with this wheel for? So we'll take this wheel off. Take off the sway bar link. Okay. Take off the shock too. All right. So also, I see what it's doing. This is teaching me how to use all the different parts of the garage for the most part. I got it. All right. So now let's look at the car status and switch to the order summary tab, which would be order summary. So they want me to change the oil and other tasks. So we got $1,950 for fixing that car. And that's the basic tutorial. Okay, all right, we got it. Now it's time to open up our own garage. I actually kind of glad I did the tutorial because I kind of forgot how to play some of this. Yeah. All right. So welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. This is our new garage. Take a look around, get to know your workplace. You have a lot of disposal of old adapted gas station with its surroundings. Complete orders, purchase and renovate cars, and expand your garage. Alright, so if I recall. Jesus, did you see how fast that guy was going down the road? Speed limit's 25, man. Jeez. Alright, so if I remember, yeah, click on the gate to get in. I. So we got some junk in here to clean up. Oh, toolbox. So move faster. We have 0 skill points. So, okay, so this costs skill points to do. All right. So we can't do nothing with there until we get some skill points. So I think that the first thing for us to do is take an order. Um, so this car has brake problems, and I think this is story mode. Yeah, story mode, normal order. Okay. Um, repair with the parts of a minimum condition of 69%. I can deal with some 69 right about now. I don't know if I. You know what? We're gonna do this car. Screw it. All right. So what do we need to do here? So move the car to car lift A. Lift it up just a wee little bit. And see, this is what I said. Oh, Jesus. That is really slow. I think for some of you car enthusiasts, I have quite a bit of DLCs for this game. Alright, so can we see the brake? That brake looks pretty bad. Okay. So we need to make sure the brake parts are above 69%. And that brake rotor looks terrible. And the brake pads look pretty bad also. But like I said, did you guys see what kind of car this was? Oh, 5.0. What would you guys rather have? A old Fox Body 5.0, or would you rather have one of these new Coyote 5.0s? I'll tell you what, you can't argue with the horsepower of these new Coyote. Ooh, that 4% on that brake item. You can't argue with the horsepower of these new Coyotes. But you can't beat the nostalgic look of the old Fox bodies. I don't care what anybody says. And I'm not a Ford fan. I don't even know why I'm taking apart this, because all this was fine. All this was fine. Alright, so how do I check my inventory? Okay, inventory. So we need, if we want to sort this by condition. So we need 2 brake discs. Looks like we need 1 caliper. And 1 set of brake pads. Okay, I mean, we can do that. So 2 1 1 2 1 1. All right, so now what do we need to do? Is it computer, car parts, brakes. So it was brake disc, right? So that, because those were on the back. So 2 of those. One of those and one of those. Right? Let's start on the back. Up. So we need that. Yes. I don't remember. Yeah, we're going to do the 85s there. Because I'm pretty sure that the bad was on the other side. So all the wheels, yeah, that's fine. We want to have the good rubber on the back, you know, so that we can do a few more burnouts. Let's see here. 100% yes. 100. 85, 78. And like I said, make sure you torque these down to between 90 and 110 foot-pounds. Don't just use your Ugga-Dugga wrench and put them on there. So the fronts we're just putting back together with whatever's left over because everything left over is above 69%. Alright, so now we want to click on that, spin around here. And just imagine when we can take apart a whole car. I probably will do a little bit of grinding on this game off camera just so I can move things along. Or maybe I'll throw in a live stream of one day. Who knows? I haven't done any live streams lately. Not really, so. Alright, so car status. The order's done. ABS module. Woo. Okay. I did not even notice the ABS module. Alright, so ABS module's probably under the hood. Oh, yeah, I can see it right there. I didn't even think about the ABS module. ABS pump. So the ABS pump looks okay. So we need an ABS module. ABS module. And it's not there? Where the freak is the ABS module? Suspension. Engine. Is that under a different tab? Ah. Body, tire, interior, plate, custom, electronics? Would the ABS be under electronics? If it's not under car parts. Wow. It is under 700 bucks. Jesus. Well, I mean, we got it. So switch there. Yes. All right. So now, car status. Everything is complete. So 941 credits, 117 job bonus. Yep. So front wheel sizes are mismatched. Really? Front wheel sizes are mismatched. Did I mismatch the wheels? Okay. So we have a 19 and a 19. All right, so let's go take a look at what this is. $19. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So 275 and 255. So they were 19s, but they were different size tires. That's I'm pretty impressed that the game caught that. That's that is impressive. So we want to do the 275s on the back, obviously. So the 275s on the back. And screw it. We torqued her down. All right, so the 275. Well, that's definitely how you want to put your wheels. Matching. All right, let's try this again. What else did I do wrong now? Oh, nothing. All right, so we got the car done. Oh, geez. I wish somebody would have told me to pay attention to the tire sizes. I mean, I will definitely do that in the future. Ooh. A freaking Nissan 370Z. So it does have a list. Parts of 75% or more. Or should we do the story car? Change oil, refill with new. You know what? I'd rather do the Nissan. All right, so move car to the left. All right, so let's check out this list. Car status. Oh, this is refill the coolant, refill the power steering. I mean, don't twist my arm. All right, so power steering. At least on the freaking power steering, you can see. All right, so power steering. Check. Coolant. Where is the maximum? Can't quite tell. Oh, yeah, that looks good there. So, list is done. So we poured some coolant and some power steering in here. How much do you think? I'm thinking if you went somewhere to get this done, that would be about 50 bucks or less. Let's see what the game thinks it's worth. That's not bad. So 30 bucks. That is not bad pricing. 30 bucks because the other $22 is bonuses. That's actually not bad. I'm kind of proud of the game for not being a complete freaking ripoff on prices. All right, anyway, back to work, guys. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this story car. Screw it. Get the story car done. What a piece of shit. That looks like an old Cadillac, the old Cadillac Eldorado, probably. That would be my guess. That's what that is. So let's actually, no, let's see what they want done. Well, they have a few different things: brake pads, fuel pump, oil filter, air filter. They want 4 tires. Change the oil, change the brake fluid, change the power steering, refill the windshield washer. Okay. I think we can do some of this. How fast can we do this? Alright, so move it to the left. So it wants a minimum parts of 46%. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try to see if I can notice which brake pads are bad without cheating. Because you can light this up and it'll show you on the car which one you need to do. So let's see if we can figure out what we need to do without doing that. Alright, so symbol. So special additional tools, drain tool. So we want to drain the power steering. And we want to drain the brake fluid. Actually, stop. I didn't want to unmount that. I wanted to fill it up. So I think you have to be in examination mode, possibly. Damn it. Why did that take that off? Is it because I didn't have the cursor on the cap? And why did I... Alright, so it has drum brakes in the back. So that means that the brake pads that need replaced are going to have to be in the front. Using the power of logic of being a mechanic. Yeah, I could tell you that it's not going to be brake pads in the back. Alright, so we mount that up. Do I have to? Okay, so I got to click on the cap. Click on the cap to refill. There's the minimum in the middle. Go a little bit more. There we go, maximum. Alright, so with that being done, part unmount. Ground air filter, okay. All right, so I need an air filter, an oil filter. Mm, air filter, 2 carb. Air filter, 2 carb. Did anybody see the 2 carb? Uh, 2 carb. $40. Um, oh, there's different oil filters. Hmm. I would say it's either gonna be the black or the yellow one. And since I don't want to screw up, let's go ahead and raise this sucker in the air. Where is... Drain that. Get that out of there. Return that. Yellow. Yellow oil filter. Alright, so oil. And then I need brakes. And brake pads. And I'm gonna need tires, but I don't know what size the tires are yet. So we learned that there's different sizes of tires the hard way. What the heck? Wow. That was so we had a rusty bolt. We had to we had to loosen it up with some lube. I was not expecting that. So that brake pad was 15%. So, like I said, I already. Oh, we got 2 freaking lug nuts now. All right. I got you. I got you. You know, I think there's been a lot of updates on this game because, I mean, I won't say that I've played this game forever, but I want to say that I played it, I don't know, 50, 60 hours probably. And I never saw the fact that we ever had to loosen up with lubricant. Ooh, 17% on the tire. Yeah, I've never had to loosen up a bolt before. So that's pretty awesome. Like, it's like, no, no, nope, nope, no, no. And then spray it with a little bit of lube, goes right out. I mean, who would have knew? Who would have known that's how it works? Alright, so where is our tire machine? So 215.75, 215.75, 215.75. So 215.75. 215.75. Standard tire. Tires. Vintage, sport, standard. Is that standard tire A or B? Why's there gotta be so many freaking different things? So it doesn't say, it just says standard tire. So in style, nope. Separate. Standard tire. 215.75. 215. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15. Whoop. 215. 75. 15. 215, 75, 15. 4 of them. $680. Jesus. Okay, no big deal. Separate. Take that. Okay, so it is the same tire. It definitely goes on, I think, quicker. Than it does. Oh, almost got in a rhythm. I guess that's where we're putting the wheel weights at. Oh, so that must be the last wheel. All right. So assemble. All right, so it doesn't matter what we do here because all the tires are the same size. And I screwed that one up. I definitely did not alternate the bolts. And you know what? I don't care. Alright, so we need our new brake pads that we already bought. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I want to be rolling around with a caliper that's at 44%. How bad is this caliper? It's got to be worse. 42%. Holy hell. Alright, so that should be the brakes. What else should we do? New oil filter. Alright, so now all we got to do is put oil in it, right? So I guess we just poured till it looks like that we're in the right area. Did I overflow it? Alright, so car status. Oh, fuel pump. Refill windshield washer fluid. So fuel pump, windshield washer fluid. Fuel pump. Oof. Sometimes I don't really know what we got going on here. Where the hell? Fuel pump should be right there, right? A V8 overhead valve. Fuel pump should be right there. Is that not where it's at? Should be on the block. I mean, look, it has a block off plate right there. Um, it's got carburetors. So it's is it, they got a battery. Is it electric? Oh, it is. Ooh, okay. All right, so no, I don't want to sell that. Fuel pump. I want to reference that fuel pump. Okay, so I was expecting a fuel pump like so. Not an electric fuel pump in the freaking tank on... Alright, so mount parts, mount that. Mount that. Put that bolt in. So you got to be an unmount, and then you got to click on the lid to refill the fluid. A little bit more. Stop. Alright, so fuel pump, and we are done. Alright, so check. 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 Hey, we're not doing too bad. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing when it comes to working on cars. Like I learned how to do this or something. uh, oh, what was that? I think we just leveled up. Did we level up? Toolbox? Yeah, so we have one skill point. Move faster. Ability to fix parts from group 1. Mounting. Discount. I'm going to go with ability to fix parts. Because if we can fix parts, that means we don't have to buy it, right? Oh, we got expansion stuff also. I forgot. So 10,000, 15, 20. Ooh, 2,500. We can get a second lift. Yeah. Let's just get back to work. All right. So we can do. Looks like we can do a Mini Cooper. Or we could do this old T-bucket, hot rod. You know what? It says it got a list. Let's go ahead and do this. I feel like this will be more interesting. Oh, too bad it's so rusty. So let's move this thing to. Alright, so let's look at our list. Brake fluid. So they just want me to top the fluids off. I mean, I'm not opposed to topping the fluids off, but we ain't making no money doing this shit. Alright, so brake fluid. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. Um, Fill that a little bit more. Oh, yeah, right there. Alright, so was the other one windshield washer fluid? Windshield washer fluid. Where the hell is the windshield washer fluid? That is what it said, right? Oh, no, refill coolant. Okay. I don't know exactly how to tell when that. Oh, do you? Okay, definitely cool. So looks like we got another $40 job. Oh, $45 job. 78 bucks. I mean, like I said, not bad, but that ain't where the money is. Let's do one more job. Ooh, a Land Rover. Suspension feels loose. I feel like this is going to be the better job, though, on the Mini Cooper. Well, we're going to do this job. So what is auto body and parts fix it all? Fluids refill and change station. You break, we fix auto repair. I definitely did not name this. So I guess. Oh, full. Jesus Christ! You see how fast that guy's going? Slow down. Look at this other guy coming down the road right here. Like, what in the hell? Slow down, buddy. Oh, we got a tow truck? But I don't know. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. I'm going to take care of a little bit of things off camera. I'm not going to purchase anything off camera. I'm just going to grind a couple levels so we can come back with some skill points and some better jobs. I think I won't do any story cars. Not really. You know, I don't really know. Drop some comments down below. Let me know. Do you want to see the grind or do you want me to do a little bit of grinding off camera? Because I would really like to get to where we can go to barns. Because I know this game has where you can go to barns and like pick barns. And that's where you find the cool cars. So anyway, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Thanks everyone for watching. My name's Andy. I'll see you on the next one.